man, yes, sir, they killed the bear barehanded so the people won't forget it. Getting money for I was legal to drink. I care what a broke nigga think.
Just like the pack of Lewis.
Look, everything I do so cold. I can do this, both eyes closed. Too short, I stay on my toes. About that guap boy, anything goes. Help the bear if we outside. Help the bear if we outside. Still tipping, baby, nothing changed. I'm still grinding over here, yeah. Still sliding through my own lane. Shorty, nothing funny over here. Dallas rain everywhere around me. Dream to get money. Made it through the storm, living sunny. Dreams came true, now we eating. I got more dreams to chase, gotta reach them. Trying to put a team together like the Hunger Games. Everybody grinding because we all came from hunger pain.
Oh, yeah. Late Ill Kid at OneYoungsta. Hold it down, bringing in StreetGeek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people? Today? Oh, yeah. You better believe it, y'all. We here. That's right, because we listening to BlackTogether. I said BlackTogether. All right, so what's up, y'all? This is BlackTogether. Myself and Lady Lisa. Lady Lisa, say what's up.
Hey, y'all.
So, today we're getting back into some more divorce court litigation. You know what I'm saying? I figured no one better to do it than ourselves. Maybe Judge Faith, but I mean, you know, Judge Maybelline, maybe one of them, or maybe even JLT, as I like to call him.
Yes, Judge me.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe that JLT. But what I will say is that where they may fall short, we're going to pick up the slack. So shout out to anyone who's in the chat early, checking us out, whether you lurking or doing whatever you do. Also, everybody on the replay, big shout out to everyone who came through on the videos yesterday, early this morning. Thank you for coming through. Much love to y'all. NERDSoulite, leave that alone. Don't touch that. Now back to this. We're going to get into these cases. We're going to take a hard-nosed approach at the notes that they provide to us and break down the different angles, if you will, from a very, very, how should we say, balanced and sometimes crazy approach.
Yeah, because some of these folks ain't balanced.
Yeah, they don't. See, you think you bet. So now. Let's begin with case number 1. I'm going to put this in the chat. You know what I'm saying? So y'all have it. This is season 23, episode 68, where you have Nicole Borden versus Antonio Borden. Nicole says he is a womanizer who has outside kids. Multiple women have contacted her claiming they got a baby with him. All right. All right. So first note is he said the lady that showed a pic of him on her couch is only because Nicole kicked him out and he needed a place to go.
No.
The photo of him was only for rest. So like the photo, like the girl sent him a photo like, I got your man in my house, he sleep, girl. But he was saying all he was doing he said all I was doing was resting. You know what I'm saying? So all I didn't do nothing else. That's it. That's all. That's it.
Let me just say this, because you know we watch a lot of these and we see this happen consistently.
Yes, consistently.
Ladies, if you are upset with your man for stepping out, for being trifling, having outside kids,
true,
and y'all get into a fight, and you put him out the house, where you think he going? He done already. While he's living amongst within y'all's home. While he's living there, stuff is there. He living there, toothbrush, all that there. He has stepped out and had quote unquote outside children. So when you say get out, where do you think he going?
She's saying get in. All right. I'm just letting you know that's what she's saying. Come on. She's saying get out of my dreams and get into my car. That's what she's saying. All right.
Get in the backseat, baby.
Now they ain't the only thing. Nicole's sister, all right, her own sister, came in to represent for her man. So like Nicole is saying, yo, my man ain't nothing, but Nicole's sister came in for him, not her.
And she said, oh, my brother-in-law is all right.
Said if you keep throwing a man out, he gonna cheat. All right. She said he a street dude, and that's what comes with the territory.
Well.
So now, okay. I'm going to throw this to y'all.
Was he in the streets when y'all got together? Was he of the streets?
Yes, he was.
I'm just saying. Okay, well.
So, okay. It's hard to argue with. It's not okay.
You can't take the street out the man or get the man out the streets.
Look, she said he's a street dude, all right? So he used to, wherever he lay his hat is his home. All right, that's the mentality he at least came from, right? Then you also further kicking him out. She like, what you expect?
Right.
He gonna find something to snuggle up on. All right.
I'm just saying.
He ain't snuggling up on you.
What's y'all gonna work it out?
Clean up woman. Sweet Lordy Lord. But
so many songs that about this. But
so she said they've been together since she was 14. And they have 3 kids together, but he got 6 to 7 kids total. All right. Now, so imagine this. All right. Y'all got 3 kids together. All right.
And been together since you was 14.
Been together since I was 14. But he somehow got 6 to 7 kids.
Like, he was a very busy 13-year-old, I guess. I don't know.
Like, baby, that's all before you. That's all before you, girl. That's some old kids. You know what I'm saying?
He got a 30-year-old, he's 27.
If there's any children that you got that are younger than I don't know however many years y'all been together, it's probably not a good look. Even Judge Faith was like, all right, so you got 3 kids together, right? But if you got 6 kids in all, that means you might have been some places that you probably shouldn't have been.
Not my half.
Look, I don't know how that math works. I'm just saying, it looked like there might be some outside babies.
Look like.
So Nicole's oldest son submitted a video snitching on his own daddy, saying that Antonio is dead to him. All right. So he put a video in like, yeah, my dad be cheating on my mama. You know what I'm saying? And he's dead to me. Basically because, daddy ain't been around. He been in and out, you know what I'm saying? Cheating, doing whatever he want to do.
These kids ain't loyal because daddy ain't loyal.
Yeah, daddy ain't loyal. You know what I'm saying? What your daddy ain't nobody.
Yes, it's hot. But my thing, this is, the position I usually take in these situations. Ma'am, you come here saying all these things that he's done and is continuing to do in hopes that it makes him look so bad, so terrible. Oh, it's just, I can't believe he did that, girl. Oh, no. You look like a fool.
I'm like, yo, why you still there?
Thank you.
Leave this man.
Baby, 1, 2, 3.
It's a little shady about how y'all got together because I think he's got. Doesn't he have like 2 or 3 years on her or something like that?
What you mean?
So like, because I thought he was a little bit older than her, and for them to be together since they were 14, and I was like, where was y'all?
She was what? Man, look, I don't know.
I thought it was a little. I don't know. Where's the parents in the home?
Well, that's neither here nor there. We're three kids later on her part.
Yeah, we 3 kids deep
here,
and
so,
6 kids deep on his side.
Yeah, but it's like
We got 3 and 3 possible.
Yeah, she looked like the fold. You know, it's like,
I can't.
I don't know why you're here. You're continuing to talk about why are we even still talking about what he doing? You should be so far gone. You should be like, I don't know what he doing.
Now, I don't know what he's doing because last time I dealt with him, was X amount of years ago.
Yeah, I saw him for a brief moment Saturday when he picked up the kids, and I'll see him tomorrow for a brief moment when he drop them off. That should be the extent of what you know about what he doing.
Then,
or care.
Yeah. Also, he goes further to say they just need some counseling and they be all right.
All right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do?
She needs some counseling by herself. She needs some counseling all by herself.
He needs some counseling by his own self. Like, it's like, come on now.
But they don't need counseling together.
I don't even think Judge Faith was trying to give them counseling.
You know who else though? I'm sure need counseling.
Who?
Is those children.
Oh yeah, true that. Yeah, because
they
kids have seen their mama and daddy fight all their lives and cheating and people getting thrown out and come back in.
Right.
Thrown out. Yeah, it's
a mess.
Yeah. So look, guys, I think we're in agreement that they need to just split up.
Yeah.
So they need to go on. But we got another case. Season 23, episode 69, Carmen Ramsey versus Cornelius. All right, and I can't remember his last name, so his name's just Cornelius. All right, that's who he gonna be.
Oh, Mr. Corn.
Said he cheated 2 months after the marriage. He also put their family in financial jeopardy after sinking their money in a food truck. All right. Now,
hold on. Let me just say this real quick. If he cheated 2 months after the marriage, he cheated well before the marriage. You just didn't know.
Thank you. Because this one gets interesting when we get into it. Like, all right, so he said, he first comes off says, look, I cheated because she won't give me no love. All right.
She won't give him no love because he was cheating. But go on.
Thank you. It's a vicious cycle. Then he said they've been together 16 years. Both of them cheated because, like, at first she opened up like he cheated, and he did all bad, he cheated, and she neglected to let us know that she been cheating too. But anyway, he was like, "Yo, look, we've been together 16 years. We both cheated, but this is the end of the line." She's saying this is the end of the line if he don't change. All right, and I'm sitting here like, "What you mean he don't change? What? Have you changed? You was cheating too. Both of y'all was cheating together."
Well, see, maybe she cheated once and he's just turned to a serial cheater.
Yeah, he might be a habitual line stepper.
Was this one of the ones, I can't remember, was this one of the ones where she cheated because he cheated and she cheated to get out and get back at him, and then it didn't feel that good to cheat as she thought it was gonna feel?
Yeah. This is definitely one because we're gonna get to it. So he did cheat on her just weeks before the marriage, but he said he just didn't know how to break it off, and it was just a quote one for the road.
Well, you know what?
He like, look, I got a little thing on the side. I'm about to get married. I don't know how to break it off. You know what I'm saying? Let me just go and give you one good one. Say goodbye.
Well, I remember that Judge Faith was like, you know how to say goodbye? Send flowers. How about that?
Say goodbye.
A card.
You know, I'll always love you. Maybe blow a kiss across the room. I don't know.
Text,
but this man said I had to give it to her one more time.
I'm gonna give you the whole P to say goodbye.
The full package. Oh man. So
that's not goodbye. That's see you later.
Now the thing about this is she was like, when she learned it, she was at like a friend get together or something. So she was like devastated, man. Like she was like, yo, this is messed up. So she said she did a get back cheat. All right, to get back at him. But it didn't work out well for her because she said she didn't get the response out of him that she wanted. Even though he said that they cried together and
No,
he
she
was
didn't
like,
say she didn't get the response out of him. She said she didn't feel as good for herself
Oh,
as she thought it was going to feel. She thought she was going to feel like, yeah, I got you. And
I got you.
She felt like crap. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't a good look for her. And then she ended up looking kind of funny style around him and his family members and everything. And then they got back together, but they've also been through separations and cheated again. Now this is 16 years, so it's not like they did this all in 1 month. You know what I'm saying? They got back together, it was strong.
But the goal is not to cheat at all.
I know, but I'm just saying, I'm trying to give them a little bit of credit for getting back together.
85 years, you're not supposed to cheat at all. I'm just saying.
I'm trying to give them like a little bit.
We've been together 15 years. I've only cheated once. Like, you know what? You're right.
You know what? You right. I got you.
I'm gonna let you have that one. No.
You can get one more cheat after 30 years. No, I'm just trying to give them credit because they are trying to make this relationship work out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But look, you say that and he won't remember nothing through the whole marriage. But when y'all hit 30 years, remember when you said
at 30 I can have one more cheat?
Like I also asked you to take the garbage out last night.
This man didn't remember what I wanted him to get from Food Lion. But he remembered that he could get one more cheat after 30 years.
You put that thing on the calendar. Like, look.
It had a Google alert.
How far Google Calendar go?
Had an alarm set up. It's like I didn't even know clock alarms would let you go that far in the future. Oh yes, it will, my brother.
That's good to know. To know.
Set a reminder for that.
Technology making it work.
All right, so she said she wanted him to be crushed like she was, and since he wasn't crushed like that, she was like, I gotta cheat again. But it still didn't work out. Right. She said she wasn't sleeping with him because they got 5 kids and she busy. Now,
but you ain't too busy to sleep with
somebody. But you sleep with somebody else? No.
Well, see, that's why she's busy.
She said, I can't sleep with you because I got 5 kids and I'm busy. I'm like, hilarious. Hold up, but don't both of y'all got 5 kids?
Like, y'all got 5 kids, first of all.
And then on top of that, like, well, if that's the case, how you got time to sleep with these other people?
And also, when did you become busy because of the kids? Did you say, okay, now that we have 5 kids, I'm just too busy now to sleep with you? 3, not too busy. 4, not too busy. But doggone it, this 5th one, just put it over the top.
5 is a lot of kids, man. You gotta start basketball lineup. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of kids. You know what I'm saying? So it's I don't know, man. Look. I'm just telling you what she told me. All right. So he would try to be romantic. And she would keep shooting him down, all right? Just because she was like, I'm busy, I got 5 kids. And then after that, he'd get mad, and then he would revenge cheat, and she would revenge cheat. So they just been revenge cheating throughout the years, right? So now they said they've been getting counseling. There is a good ending to this. They've been getting counseling, and they got a food truck together. And it's been good for them, and they've been, having success and everything. And their marriage has gotten better, but as their marriage has gotten better, unfortunately, their business stuff has been having problems. Like people have been stealing from their food truck and stuff like that. They've had issues on that end. But their
maybe if y'all stop cheating, y'all wouldn't have quote people stealing from your food truck.
True.
I don't think it's random, just people. It's y'all little side pieces just mad.
Yep. Mad about that food truck. Like they're like, I don't want to see that food truck again in my life.
Oh, they ain't mad. They ain't mad about the food truck.
But they did end up. They ended this episode and said they appreciated one another and they're going to stay together and they're going to work it out. So shouts out to Carmen Ramsey and Cornelius Ramsey. Much love to y'all. At least I assume it's Ramsey. Much love to y'all. Glad y'all made it through. You know what I'm saying? I'm give y'all some love.
Mm-hmm.
So the next one is kind of a sad situation. This is season 23, episode 75. This is Dominique King versus Sylvester King. So, according to Dominique, Sylvester drinks from the time he gets up until the time he goes to bed. Dominique says she can no longer stay in this marriage and watch her husband kill himself. She says Sylvester has crashed her car twice. Now, before we get started, I do want Lisa to tell y'all a story she told me about a man who crashed his wife's car 2 times.
So I can't remember where it was, can't remember how long ago, but it was a story about a man who had taken one of the family cars and he went, somewhere and crashed a car into a building. Right? This brother was like, well, can't drive this no more. So he left the car, crashed in the building.
Left the car in the building.
Went back home to retrieve the other car. And went to, I think it was like a donut shop. Because, hey, we're having a bad day. I need some donuts. And commenced to crash that car into the donut shop.
Oh, God. Yo. Was it Krispy Kreme on Broad? Was it? What? I don't know.
I don't know.
All I know is this man wrecked both family cars in one day.
Look, how at 7:30 a.m. we got 2 cars. By 2 we got 0.
No cars. Oh man.
And ain't nobody drove a car except you today. She at work. He probably dropped her off at work or whatever.
She was like, all right, babe. I got the whip.
How you?
Yo, I'm trying to figure out.
How you get back to the other car to crash it?
Well, because he probably got, like a taxi or something, or Uber, or like maybe the tow truck
took that to go get the donuts.
Well, all I know is that the man was like, look, I need a means of transportation. I can't be out here with no car. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get around. This is Virginia. I gotta get around.
You gotta get around, dog.
Gotta get around. Virginia. If you guys are from Virginia, know Virginia, been in Virginia, there's many parts of Virginia that it's not set up for like public transportation like that. Mm-hmm. You gotta get on. You need a car. You need a car. Like LA, even LA with all the transportation that exists, it's still a very drivey type city.
Yeah, don't try walking because you will get hit.
Yeah, LA got some long blocks and like drivers be wilding, son. So anyway, this man.
No, I'm talking about in Virginia, like LA, that's a sidewalk everywhere in LA.
Yeah, that's right. Virginia is bad place with no sidewalk.
And even where there are, you still better be careful. Ain't nobody looking out for you.
Yeah.
What you doing walking?
Why are you walking on the sidewalk? We don't need that. And I mean, you never know. You might be sitting in the building and the dude wreck into the building.
You've been in the building with somebody wrecked in the building, right?
Yeah. When I wasn't in there, but I came to work after it happened. At Comcast, shouts out to Richmond, Virginia. All right, so Comcast used to have a call center on Staples Mill Road. So there was a certain gentleman who was working there who was sleeping around with the ladies that were at the job, right? So his wife got angry about it, and she was like, I know you sleeping around, and I'm mad about it, so I'm going to drive up, and I'm gonna give you a piece of my mind. But when she was driving up, she saw him walking in front of the building. Mm-hmm. So then she tried to hit him. Mm-hmm. He jumped out the way, and she drove into Comcast. Mm. And when I say she drove into I mean she drove in the building. Like there was smashed up glass all over the place. The wall was gone, drywall, everything. That was out. Everything all up in the front of the building. So when I get to work, because I used to work overnight. When I get to work, all I see is police tape and like, glass and pieces of car and stuff. I'm like, so I came in, I was like, yo, y'all see outside?
Ain't nobody can clean this up.
I was like, yo, y'all see outside? There's somebody ran into the building. Everybody was like, yes, we saw it. Some of us were here when it happened. Like,
well, I'm just wondering because it's still
here.
I
was just like, yo, man, ain't nobody gonna clean this up.
I mean,
like, yo, but yeah, so look, people drive into buildings, right? Like, and I ain't talking about like, yo, like maybe there's a opening for like an auto center or something. No, they drive into buildings that cars don't belong into it. All right. Anyway, back to this. All right, so the first thing you notice is that the guy looks older. So I believe she was 49. Was she 49? How old was she?
She was 41. He was 31.
All right, so she was 41. So you looking at him, you're like, oh, this man is probably almost 50 or something like that. This guy is 31 years old, and he's like grayed out. He looks like a very old gentleman. Yeah. And I was like, yo, this alcohol is tearing him up. So anyway, like the thing she was basically hitting on is like, I see him going down this path and I can't stop him. Like, we used to drink together, but I don't drink no more, like outside of like maybe like a drink here or there, but he won't stop. And why he can't stop, like I can't stop, like, or like I can stop. And this man had the nerve to stand in front of us and say that doctors told him that if he don't stop drinking, that if he stops drinking, that he'll die. So he need to drink to live now.
And as soon as he said that, I was like, pause it. I said, what this brother just did is took some information and twisted it for his benefit. What the doctor said was, if you do it cold turkey,
thank you,
it's going to be, harmful to you because it's going to be a shock to your body. He didn't say don't stop at all. He just said don't go cold turkey. Same thing like if you're on drugs and you go to rehab, they give you something else in the meantime to help wean you off. I'm like, who you think gonna believe these lies?
So they Judge Faith even brings like a doctor, like a, I don't know, expert doctor out. And he's like, yo, look, what they're probably talking about is like, you can't just go cold turkey. You need to like scale back your drinking and then you can finally quit. And, Judge Faith is like, even like talking to him like, yo, you do realize you have a problem, right? He's like, nah, I ain't got no problem. I'm fine. I can quit anytime I want. And they had the nerve to say, I didn't have no drinks today. Cause she was like,
he said I ain't had a drink since Wednesday. I don't know what day of the week this was.
Whatever day, let's say it was Friday, right? It's been 2 days or something, right? So he said, I ain't had a drink since Wednesday. And she was like, you sure? He was like, yeah. He was like, you sure? He said, yeah. She said, would you take a breathalyzer, right? He said, yeah, I'll take a breathalyzer. He said, no doubt. He blew the breathalyzer for Juan. Shouts out to Juan. Blew that joint. It was a 1.2. Now,
no,
Juan
1.12.
Sorry, yeah.
1.2, he would not be with us any longer.
It was 1.2 because Juan said a 0.8 is over the legal limit. So he was over.
0.08 is over the limit. He was a 0.12.
Oh,
so
well,
1.2.
Whatever he would not
be with us. He probably would not be with us today.
Look, whatever it was, he was too high. All right, he was drinking too much.
I'm gonna need you to put your decimal points where they belong, sir.
Look, all I know is he was doing too much drinking. He was lying about where he was drinking at.
Juan was like, because as soon as it went up, he's like, "Oh, that's from yesterday." Juan was like, "That is not from yesterday."
Juan was like, "They ain't from yesterday, bro."
Even if it was yesterday,
that's from a couple hours ago.
Yeah. If you think this alcoholic did not have a drink before he came on national television, you got another thing coming.
That man said I can stop when I want. So anyway, wife is crying.
Yeah.
And he said that he would take Judge Faith's help because Judge Faith was like, look, I know some people, I can get you into a rehab clinic or whatever. He was like, I appreciate you, Judge Faith, but I'm gonna have to decline that offer, basically. Basically, he was like, look, thank you for the free help, but I don't even want it. That man said, That man said, since he has some kind of medical condition, I might as well drink how I want to drink and die how I want to die. That's basically what
it wasn't no medical condition. Remember, he said, well, since the doctor said I could die if I keep drinking, or I could die if I don't keep drinking.
Well, technically, we all gonna die anyway. But
he's like, I may as well go ahead and have fun. It was like, sir,
I don't think that's how it's supposed to work.
No, it's not. Yeah.
That's not how it's supposed to work. So anyway, at the end, she's crying, hysterical. Yeah. She wants him to go back to the man he used to be. And we still haven't uncovered whatever issue happened that made him a drinker like that. But at the end, homie was unfazed. Homie said it is what it is at the end. Like, you know, when they stand at the end, they give their little testimonial. Homie said it is what it is. And she walked off by herself crying. Like,
I'm going to tell you what I believe.
Homie is not letting that bottle go.
Yeah, I believe that they were both heavy drinkers when they got together. They met partying, and that's what they did. She decided that, you know, she wanted to stop drinking. I don't think it's anything particular that happened. I don't think all of a sudden he started drinking more. I think he continued drinking the way they were drinking. And she didn't, I don't think she really wanted to admit that. It was kind of insinuated, but not really. I think they were both drunks. I'm gonna be real with you. I think they were both drunks. She was like, I just can't do this anymore. She got a handle on it. She was able to kick it by herself.
Kick it.
You know, and he's not able or willing.
Oh no,
so I don't think he changed and started drinking more. No, he kept doing what they had been doing. This is how they met. And see, this is the thing though. When you meet somebody and you know, when y'all are out partying and drinking, doing drugs or whatever it is, and then you get older, you assume that they're going to change and calm down. That's not necessarily the case. Just because you calm down and change doesn't mean that they are, and you can't get upset and be like, you can't believe what? That I'm exactly the same as I was when you met me?
Yeah, it's sad, but you know, they probably just end up still together. She's sad about it, he drinking, and that's just it. But they ain't the only drinker we talk about tonight. But
remember at the end, you know, he was like, I guess I'll go home and just pack my stuff then.
Oh yeah, he did. Homie was like, look, bottle over everything.
He got some place to go. He got a woman's house to go to that don't complain about his drinking because they drink together. Guaranteed.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And he 31, man. When he said he was 31, I was like, ooh, bruh.
That brother look like he about to file for retirement.
Yo, man, that smoking and drinking will it'll take you out of here, man.
Like, good Lord.
Yo, he's just like so gray, and his skin looked like really, really pale. It was just
and she looked older than 41 herself. She had a whole lot of gray stuff going on, so you know it.
But she probably stopped and, you know, she kind of pulled it back a little bit.
Yeah. But you know,
see, she need to be coloring her hair like Will Smith in Bad Boys 3. Need to be using a midnight cocoa bean. Then she wouldn't have to worry about that. See, it come in there, luscious, dark brown hair. You be like, oh, look at that revitalized sister. And then, and maybe get some oil of Olay, and then she'd be all right. You know what I'm saying? But this man ain't the only. Sylvester wasn't the only drinker that we talking about tonight. Oh, next episode is season 23, episode 70. Mark Stankovicius and Grace Blaine.
What, Marco?
Stankovicius. All right. Stankevicius. Stankovicius. I put it in the chat.
Stankovicius. Not Stankovicius.
Stankovicius. All right, so he says the daughter is driving a wedge between them due to her drinking problem. Everything's been bad since the daughter moved in after COVID hit. All right, I'm gonna just open you up with this. The daughter drove into the garage. Now, I know what you're gonna say. Yo, you're supposed to drive into the garage, not when the door's closed.
Yeah.
Yo, she put a full dent in that garage door. Yo, they said they came home and the garage door is just demolished.
But according to her, she didn't do it.
She ain't do it though. She don't know who did.
They just came here telling lies on her.
Oh, man, look, old girl. All right, so she was working at a restaurant or something, like a bar or something like that, and she was just like, "Yo, I don't want to work there no more." You know what I'm saying? So, yo, man, look, it must be awesome to be like, "I don't feel like working no more," and just don't do it. So she's like, "I don't feel like working no more. I'm gonna just go back to my mama's house." But her mom has moved on with a new man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like her daddy, I don't know where her daddy at, he's doing something. But anyway, her mama got a new man. Grace and Mark are together. All right. They are together. And he like, yo, I got with you because my kids is out the house and your kids is out the house. And I expected us to have our silver fox years together. And now your daughter back, and on top of your daughter being back, she a drunk.
And she drinking up all my alcohol. I got my personal stash of alcohol.
Oh yeah, because he's like a master sommelier or whatever, and he's like testing, drinks, and he even gets drinks for like gifts and things of that nature. And she be drinking them all up, and the mom enables her.
Perfect. I love living here.
Man, the mom enables her, and her mom, Judge Faith asked her. She was like, "Well, how are you getting all these drinks and stuff?" And how you getting money to drive around and this and that. She was like, "Oh, well, I just hang out with friends and they give me drinks and blah." I was like, you got some man giving you drinks, but the fiance, who is Mark, came home to her, the daughter, butt naked on the couch,
which she said didn't happen.
She said it didn't happen. But he said when he came home, she was like laid on the couch, like passed out, butt naked. So he said he immediately left the house, called Grace, and was like, "Yo, your daughter's here. She's naked. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm leaving. I'm not gonna be here until you get home," or something like that. Because in his defense, that's how you get hemmed up. Like, let's be for real. As a man, that's how you get hemmed up.
Because if she's already denying all of this stuff, I mean, how much further is it for her to lie?
Because she can tell a quick lie on you. Yeah. The next thing you know what I'm saying? You out here looking like you the top story for I don't know, Rapist Tonight or something like that. So it's like, nah, bro. He saw her naked, said, nope.
Not today, devil.
Not today, Satan. You ain't gonna get me like that. Nah, I'm coming out. Because imagine if he tried to like put a blanket on her or whatever, and she woke up and she was like, "Yo, what you doing? Why you trying to do something to me? Why you touching me? Why are you touching me?" What? When? When? Anyway, so on top of that, she drinks vodka, pretending it's water.
You know what just walking around the house with a sippy cup.
Later. We got you later. All right, we gonna get you later.
Can you give me a mile?
Later. We'll get you later. All right, we got you later. I promise. Can you stop pulling my clothes down? Can you let go of my shirt so it'll last more than 2 days? See what happens. You know what I'm saying? They terrorize your shirts. They go butt naked in the living room. You never know what's going to happen. So anyway, not only does she do all this, but the daughter said that all her mom's stories are made up. And not only are they made up, but it's because she wants to get rid of her and just have her man. But the mom is like, "Yo, I'm giving you all kinds of excuses." Yeah. And even when she was like stranded out on the road somewhere, and they had to come get her, she was like, "That's a lie. None of this stuff happened."
She said they had to like go searching for her in the middle of the night, and it took like 2 hours to find her and all this kind of stuff. And look, she won't concern nothing about her marriage. Can we just talk about that? Every time the judge would bring up something about what's going on in their marriage, she'd be like, "But my daughter," and and my daughter. That's like, ma'am, do you realize you're a divorce court? This is divorce court, not daughter court.
You mean your grown daughter who's infringing on your new relationship?
Like, your husband is about to leave you, ma'am. Do you not understand where you are?
And that's what you saying That's when Miss Blaine, there's a part where she says, "You're ruining our relationship," talking to the daughter. And it's like, no, you are ruining your relationship.
Thank you.
You need to be like, yo, my daughter, she got a problem. Let me go in and have her committed or something. And then let me go in and live my life. Because you need to be you can't be here messing up my relationship with your little butt naked self.
That's why you
drinking
tell
all over the place, wrecking in my garage.
That's why you tell her, look, I love you. You need help. Now you
need help.
You have
outside of my house.
Yeah. You can, this is what is going to happen. You can go to a facility and get help. But what you're not gonna do is stay here and continue to do this foolishness and mess up my happy home that I got.
Nope.
But this is what I think what happened after that is he ended up leaving her. That's what I think happened.
Because he said, yo, this isn't what I signed up for. I'm 65. My kids is gone. Her kids is gone. I was expecting us to have just a good boyfriend-girlfriend relationship or whatever, a fiancé-ship. Because they were fianced.
I thought they were married.
Nah, I think they were still fianced at the time, or engaged.
Engaged.
Your financier. So anyway,
so she probably got her another place, with her daughter just still stressing her out. Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna tell you like this, straight up. This one over here, he got one garage door to mess up. All right, one. You got one garage door. Just wrecking into the garage, and then says she ain't do nothing. But anyway,
who did it?
Thank you. Now we got one more case left. This is between Timothy Horvath and Jessica Barr. Now this is the doozy. This is a doozy. I'm gonna go on and put it up in the chat so y'all can get the names right. Timothy Horvath versus Jessica Barr, and where Jessica Barr says Timothy is so insecure and overzealous about catching her cheating that he does all kinds of sneaking around and ducking and stuff. She says that she has no privacy due to him spying on her and checking her phone every opportunity he gets. All right? So I'm pretty sure y'all probably like, yo, man, Tim must be tripping, right? Oh, you gonna see. So
he kind of was tripping, but he had reason.
He had reason to be tripping. So first off, he said he found out her phone code by putting a mirror behind her and watching her type in the code. All right. So we already know where my man is at. All right. My man got tactics. All right?
Look, I gotta give it to him.
He was like, let me put this here. He was like 2, 2, 5, 6, 8. Cool, got you. So also he said he knows she's cheating because he got hoes in his family and he know how hoes operate.
Now, his family watching this going, oh, talk
about me. Look, homie said, I know how they operate. I know what like, goes on. He said, look, this man bun I wear is like an antenna. All right.
Yeah, he had a man bun. I was like, you're too old for this. I don't know how old you are, but I'm looking at you and you're too old for this man bun.
So he said he surreptitiously watches her and recorded her over the phone. And the audio had damning evidence saying when she was like, hey baby, and then she was talking, she was like, wait, I gotta wait until he leaves and blah. First thing, why you gotta wait till I leave till you do something? And who you calling baby besides me?
All I was doing was going out to dinner with a friend. I don't understand, what's wrong with me going to dinner with a friend? Nothing's wrong with that. But why are you telling your friend? First of all, why you call him hey baby? And second of all, why he gotta leave before you can go to dinner? I don't understand.
Let me tell you this. If you in a relationship, none of your friends are called baby. All right. Shouts out to Malcolm Lee in the chat. Yeah, the man bun is crazy. But peep this. Not only did he do like the mirror trick to get her phone typing number or recorded her audio, he also was like Martin, where he thought Gina was cheating. He hid under the bed And she recorded him hiding under the bed,
you want to call
trying
it
to
hiding,
catch her cheating.
Yeah, if you want to call it hiding, the brother was under the bed with half his arm sticking out, holding the phone.
She was like, "Would you get out from under the bed, please?"
Like, sir, your whole arm is sticking out. What are you doing?
He was trying to get signal from my. He was like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. So, all right. So her witness comes through. So her witness is it Lukey?
Yeah, Luffy. I thought it was Loki, and I was like, this brother's name is not.
I was like, his brother's name is Loki. So Lukey is her witness. All right. So Lukey walks in, and we all like, yeah, yeah.
All I'm saying is the way that Lukey looked, she not allowed to have a friendship with Lukey. That's all I'm saying. Y'all,
you can't have no friend that look like Lukey. I am just telling you.
Not when your husband looks the way he does. I'm not being mean, but when your husband looks this way and Lukey looks this way, you're not allowed to be friends with Lukey. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and Lukey coming in looking like a Abercrombie and Fitch model.
Oh my gosh, you took it back.
He definitely wants her. All right, he definitely wants her.
Oh, he made it clear.
He not only said that he would be a better fit for her, but also said that he can do the things her man won't do. First thing, how you know what I don't do?
He did not say that.
He was like, the things your man won't do.
He did say though. He did pretty much say though. I'm just waiting.
He basically said, look, he mess up, I'm gonna be over here. I ain't waiting for you, girl.
He already said he's filling in the gap.
Yep, he said I'm a better fit. He gonna fill it. He gonna fill in that gap. I was like, oh, I sure you are gonna fill in that gap. I was like, oh, you gonna fill that gap, all right? Well, I know what you're talking about. All right. Then he had the nerve to try to lie when, your boy got text messages where he like, is he asleep yet? Where you going? When he gonna be out the way? All kinds of text messages. Where's all kinds of baby?
She was like, I'll text you when he go to sleep. I was like, what?
Like, first thing, you don't need to do nothing while I'm asleep. When I'm asleep, you need to be asleep.
Because remember, she was out fishing with her husband, and Lukey texted her, and Lukey was like, hey, you know what's going on, whatever. She was like, well, I'd rather be here with you. And he was like, me too. And then she was like, I'll text you tonight when he go to sleep. It's like, he's right here.
She said, I'd rather be with you. Ooh, yeah. Let me tell you this. Don't you ever think that you gonna be around Timothy or a Timothy type person and say, wait till they go sleep. All right, because they don't sleep. They they go to bed and they be like this. They be like, where you going? Where you going? You getting up? I'm getting up too. What you doing?
Ain't nobody got that kind of time. Look, these people on here like, y'all done took on a whole nother career watching your spouse. I ain't got that kind of look. I like to sleep. Look, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
I want a regular life. Sleep. I don't want to be doing crazy stuff. I don't want to be in and out of jail. I don't want to be dealing with, I don't know, ex-boyfriends and baby daddies and stuff. I just want to be a dad and a husband and chill. I don't want to be doing all this. I ain't trying to hide under the bed and record sounds.
This is the thing. I don't love anybody so much that I am willing to track them down like an FBI agent to make sure they're not doing anything. And look,
this man threw a bird at somebody. All right?
He did. He threw a dead bird at a man that was giving his woman the eye, and hoped it was a COVID bird.
Yeah, and I don't even know where you get dead birds from, but he got one. Like, was he just holding the bird, waiting for somebody to holler?
He said they was at a mall or something, and they went outside, and there was a dead bird out there, and he picked it up, threw it at the dude.
All right, so he's like, let me get this, and I'm gonna go back and throw it.
Now, but I love how he hoped it was a COVID bird, but he forget that he was holding it as well as
it with your bare hand.
So you shouldn't be hoping it's a COVID bird, because guess what? You and dude got COVID.
And he definitely looked like the type of dude that be going to the bathroom and not washing his hands.
I mean, that's
Because you know, I've already done the Inside Edition expose on white men in public bathrooms. So that means you know.
That is
inflammatory,
sir. That is extremely inflammatory. You don't know.
Only 2% of white men in public bathrooms are washing their hands.
I'm sorry, where's the source of that data?
I don't know. Me just going to work all my life and seeing dudes just use a urinal and walk straight out.
They will not be inviting you on CNBC anytime soon.
Like,
for your information.
Or they'll bring me on CNBC and say, Mr. Young, they say that you hate white people. I'm like, no, I just said white dudes don't be washing their hands. Like they just pee and then they go. They be like, they said that you're the next Malcolm X. I'll be like, nah, I ain't say that. Why do you want all white people to die? I'll be like, well, I ain't say that either. I just said y'all need to wash your hands. And y'all can't pick up dead birds. Imagine this. He picked up a dead bird. He ain't say nothing about using hand sanitizer after that. You know, he probably ate a sandwich or something, got dead bird on the sandwich.
Eat stuff.
I'm just telling you what happened. They was in the mall. They probably went to the food court.
You don't know what they did. You don't know what they did.
You know you gotta walk through the food court. So they walked through the food court. They got one of those Chick-fil-A. They got one of those Chick-fil-A samplers. He done put his dead bird in there with all the samplers.
Chick-fil-A don't do samples no more. If you living in 2021, you have not sampled Chick-fil-A, you just out of luck.
We don't need to give y'all samplers no more.
The days of Chick-fil-A samples was like a decade.
You out, son. If you don't know about this Chick-fil-A, then you don't know.
You just don't know.
No, we cannot.
So anyway, I think it ended with him, leaving her, and he was like, "Look, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go home and pack your stuff, and you're gonna be out."
Yeah, he said we're gonna pack your stuff, and then once he said we're gonna pack your stuff, she was like, "No, baby, no," and I was like, "Oh,
I'm sorry."
I was like,
Lukey said you can't come over here.
I was like, "Oh, y'all live together, and it's his place," and I bet you Lukey said you can't come over here because I already got a roommate or I already got a girl. Because we both cheating. We both emotionally cheating on our spouses or whatever. So anyway, guys, that's it. We done did all the cases. That's it. That's all the cases we got for now. But I'm gonna tell you what I know. All right. Look, what we've learned today is one, if someone is cheating on you to the point where you gotta hide under the bed, just give up. It's over. Just break up with them. It's not worth it. All right. Also, get back cheating is not going to make you feel good. Whether you do it 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, it's not going to make you feel better.
Yes.
Because no matter how bad it makes the other person feel, in your mind, you're going to always be like, they didn't feel bad enough. You know what I'm saying?
Also, if your husband, boyfriend, or whoever has had 3 outside kids, I shouldn't have to say this, but leave. Because he obviously cannot be shamed into doing the right thing. And you look like the idiot for staying.
Because he got three kids outside of you. That means like he got 3 kids with you, but then he got 3 kids that you don't know who they is. All right. That means that he was cheating. And
that's the 3 kids you know about.
That's the 3 you know about. We don't even know about there's some extra kids when he went on a work trip or something. Look, I'm just tell you like this. Once kids exist from someone, look, you need to reevaluate where you going in your life. Now I know you're probably gonna be like, oh, but NERDSoul, I don't know who I am without him. Or yo, NERDSoul dog, yo, I just love her so much. Look, you can love someone else so much too. All right, so just. Look,
you
move
need
on.
to love yourself. Right? How about that?
Look, you out here putting up mirrors to look at phone numbers and stuff. Come on, man. You hiding under the bed trying to hear somebody cheating. You setting up audio equipment. You ain't an audio engineer. What do you think this is? Look, just live a regular, stop doing all this. If you got to do anything besides wake up in the morning and say like, hey, babe, how you doing? I love you. And see you a little bit later. If you got to do more than that, if you got to start Metal Gear Solid in your wife, all right, there's something wrong, all right.
And you know what? I never thought I would do this, but I'm going to quote Tamar Braxton.
Oh Lord.
If you ain't going nowhere when you find out, let your man cheat peace. You ain't going nowhere. So what you fussing about? Let him cheat peace.
You know what? I'm gonna leave it at that. So Lady Lisa, say peace.
Bye, y'all.
NERDSoul, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all those places. Hit that thumbs up if you like what you see. Then hit that thumbs down. Then hit it up again. Make sure to share, subscribe, podcast, Spotify, all that jazz. That's right. Don't sleep. You know what I'm saying? Also, Miles Morales, you got nothing to do with this. Don't listen. Look, all right. Look, we got PL Parker Lewis, Arcatron on the way. So, of course, and Anwar High Sign. From us to you, thank you for watching, hanging out with us, chilling, and until next time, tomorrow, talking Star Trek Discovery. Peace.
I'm the man, yes sir, that killed the bear barehanded so the people won't forget it. Getting money for I was legal to drink. I care what a broke nigga think.
Just like the Pack of Lewis.
Look, everything I do so cold. I can do this, both eyes closed. Too sharp, I stay on my toes. About that guap boy, anything goes. Help the bear if we outside. Help the bear if we outside. Still tipping, baby, nothing changed. I'm still grinding over here, yeah. Still sliding through my own lane. Shorty, nothing funny over here. Dallas rain everywhere around me. Dream to get money. Made it through the storm, living sunny. Dreams came true, now we eating. I got more dreams to chase, gotta reach them. Trying to put a team together like the Hunger Games. Everybody grinding cause we all came from Hunger Games.